What up, world? I'm Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Today we have another exciting video to get to. Big signals have come into crypto, and we're going to be giving an update. We have some good news, and we have some bad news. If you guys are new, you definitely want to subscribe. Welcome to this powerful movement. Hit that subscribe button right now. Now, first thing we're going to do, give a quick update on what happened with Noah, who you met on the last video. We asked in the comments who can get closest to how much Noah made on his very first trade after taking my classes. And the winner in the comments, who was the closest? A lot of votes, but only one winner. It is Ramazan. Ramazan, who is a part of the Crypto Crew, so congratulations to Ramazan. And as a quick follow-up, you guys know I've been calling my students the past 4 days, and I realized a big lesson. My students said to me, Steve, I treat your classes like an investment. Like if I invest in Bitcoin and I see a return on my investment, we don't know if Bitcoin's going to go up or down, but they said, Steve, when I invest in your classes as an investment, I know I'm going to see a return on my investment, a 3x return, a 5x return, a 10x return on my money. And that's a powerful lesson. I wanted to share that with you. My students said, Steve, I just wish everybody could take your classes. Those are the words from my students. And Noah saw a 3x return on his very first trade. So that's powerful stuff, guys. My classes are linked below. My email is below if you have any questions about the classes. Now, let's jump into the video. We have some lessons, some new lessons to learn today in today's video, so I'm excited to get to it. We're going to cover the small picture and the big picture, and we have good news and bad news to this update. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about a topic that I've never talked about before, so I'm pretty excited about that as well. Now, what we're going to do is cover where we left off in the small picture first. What we said in the last video was we were in this candle here. This is the daily chart for Bitcoin. We were on Coinigy, and we talked about how this candle, if it closed above 6,550, that this would be an engulfing candle and we would be moving up, which we have. And we talked about if this was an engulfing candle, which we felt fairly confident that it would be, that we would have a stochastics break and the signals would come on the upside, and they have. However, we need to talk about what's happening now with this move, because again, we've got some good news and we've got some bad news. But one of the things to point out is right here with the RSI, it's right still in highly oversold territory, which is a good sign for us with an upside. However, we need to look into more detail about what's going on here, and that's what we'll do in a moment. One thing I would like to point out for the bad news piece is check out our stochastics. We're starting to point down here on the upper stochastics, and it's pointing downward as if we could have a potential cross on the way down. So that's something to look at. Now we're going to jump into a different chart and learn a couple new lessons. But first, let's zoom out, and that big signal, the big picture signal that came in, we have to update on that because we had a market structure break, right? Which we were in this clear uptrend, all right? If you take a bigger picture step back, this is a bear market, all right? Let's make that point clear. This is a bear market, but we were in a clear uptrend in this bear market. The market structure broke, which means a trend reversal. We're in a downtrend officially right now until we break that. That's why we talked about this critical level, 7750 is the most critical level that we're watching. We need to break that level in this next move. So this break in the market structure, what does that tell us? Simply put, it tells us that we can go lower than this 6,100. That's what it means. That's what that signal means. Now, let's dig into some smaller picture and see also the bigger picture. So we're going to learn a couple lessons here. We've got the smaller picture here, which is a lesson, and we're going to talk about this. This is a trend line. All right, a couple key points, a quick lesson on trend lines. First and foremost, you come right here on Coinigy, click to draw a trend line. When you draw a trend line, make sure that you're drawing the trend from all of the highs, and you want to connect at least 3 of them. One key point, it doesn't matter what time frame you draw your trend line in. It could be the 5-minute chart, the 10-minute chart, the 1-month chart. It doesn't matter. You want to connect 3 highs or 3 lows. That's it. And you want to connect the bodies of the candle, not the wicks. Just a couple key points. And this is our overall trend line in Bitcoin, right? This is the Bitcoin chart just without the moving averages, all right? And what it's telling us is each time we got near this trend line, it pushes us down. Remember, everything in crypto is support and resistance. That's why I always emphasize, if you can master one skill, it's support and resistance. That will help you tremendously. How do you know you mastered it? I want you to be able to look at a chart and in 2 seconds tell me a complete story about all these support and resistance that you see. I want you to be able to look and in 2 seconds identify a lot of different levels. If you can't do that, you haven't mastered it yet. Keep working at it. So this is our overall trend line. Now let's talk about what's going on in the small picture. We're in this price channel, which we're going to jump into the 6-hour chart so you can see it a little bit more clearly about this price channel we're in, and it will help you guys identify what to look for, okay? So where our resistance is right now is 6,677, okay? That's where this upper limit is. That's our resistance. How do we know it's resistance? It was pretty strong support to begin with. When we had this big downfall, look at this big candle on the 6-hour chart, we touched down right at 6,677. And then we touched down it the next 4 to 7 candles, okay? Touched right down on it. It was our support. All right, everything is support and resistance, simply put. When we break that support, it simply becomes resistance, and that's exactly what it did. We met our new support down here at 6,300. What this means is that we're soon going to break one way or the other. We're either going to break 6,300 and head back down, or we're going to break 6,677. Pay attention to those 2 levels in the next few days, all right? That's what we want our eyes on, these 2 levels. Right now, we're right in the center, okay? We broke this support, we moved down, we made our new support, we got rejected from this resistance, we moved back down, and we found support again on our support level, and now we're in straight consolidation mode inside this price channel, all right? So those are the 2 levels to watch here in the short term. In the big picture, again, it's that price level that we've been talking about, that 7,750 range. That is the big one to cross. Again, if we cross that, we're going to cross this trend line too. If we cross that level, we're in good shape for a nice little run, all right? Because we're not only going to be crossing this key resistance, we're going to be crossing this overall trend line. So really pay attention to that level in the big picture in these 2 levels here in the next few days. Let's check out Ethereum. This is for you, crypto crew. I know you guys want more coins covered, and I almost covered EOS today. Let me know in the comments if you wished I covered EOS today. It was very close, but I didn't know that we would have time. So this is Ethereum. We're on the 1-day chart here on Coinigy. These 2 red lines here in our RSI are our support and resistance, okay? This level on the daily chart for Ethereum is 53.5, the most critical level for the whole history of Ethereum. And our support, our strong support, historically has been at about 30. And that's where we bounced. Our past two bounces have been right off of 30. One thing to keep in mind, look right down at the stochastics. I think it's like this way. Look at the stochastics. We're looking like we potentially are wanting to cross, have a stochastics cross on the way down. Pay attention to that here in the next, I would say, 12 hours from now. Looks like we're going to have some action there. We're in this price channel within our RSI, right? We've got our clear resistance and our clear support. And we're going to have a break one way or the other. So pay close attention to that. Ethereum is showing still more strength. However, we're below all three moving averages. So that's another thing to pay attention to. Ethereum was heading for a golden cross, and then we got rejected. You can see the 50-day is starting to curve again. So no golden cross. A golden cross is when the 50-day crosses back above the 200-day. All right, we haven't seen that yet, and it doesn't look like that's coming in the next week or two. So that's the situation with Ethereum. Again, we created a pretty big bottom, but the most critical level to watch is 400. If Ethereum breaks below 400, I'm a little nervous. All right, we have very strong support at 400, so I don't expect that to happen. However, that's the number to keep in mind with Ethereum. Now, I want to give you guys a message that I've never talked to you guys about before that is very critical, and it's why. Why? Steve, why do you do these YouTube videos? Why did you create Crypto Crew University? What are your goals, and why do you do this? And let me explain to you, because this is a topic I'm so passionate about. I really believe that crypto is an overcomplicated industry. I believe that it is complicated, but everybody overcomplicates it, which really frustrates everybody that has a little experience. And everybody that has a little experience in crypto, everybody else kind of looks down on you and makes you feel silly. And what I believe in is keeping crypto simple. And what I believe in is really helping those that have a little experience. Because I don't care if you have a little experience. I don't care if you have zero experience. I know you can succeed in crypto. And my passion and why I created Crypto Crew University is to keep it simple and to help those with little experience and to help those people create a side income. And then ultimately, and my biggest dream, is to see you quit your day job and do crypto full time, because I know you can do it. I don't care if you have zero experience. I want to help those people. And the beautiful thing about what we're creating is, if you guys watched a few months ago, our YouTube channel has exploded. And what we're doing here has exploded, not because of me, because of you guys, really. And we're all in this movement together, and that is the exciting thing. Everybody that comes on and gives thumbs up right away, you are a part of this movement. You're helping us grow. Everybody that comes on and shares, you're helping us grow. Everybody that talks about with their friends, hey, you need to watch Crypto Crew. Steve keeps it simple, and Steve actually cares about the people that have little experience. And Steve's helping those people succeed. That you guys are helping us grow. Everybody that leaves positive comments down below, you're a part of this movement. And that's the exciting thing. That's why I do what I do. It drives me crazy that people come into crypto with little experience and they're talked down to. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And why I do what I do, I want to help those people because nobody else is paying attention to them. And as I do my strategies here, I do the opposite of everybody else. I do the opposite of everybody else. It's that simple. When I'm buying, everybody else is selling. When I'm selling, everybody else is buying. And I saw how people were treated in crypto, and I didn't like it one bit. So that's the passion behind what I do. That's the passion behind this channel, and that's the passion behind Crypto Crew University. I think it's an important message to share with you. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about it, and I want to see some excitement about this movement that we're creating, because honestly, guys, honestly, it is not me. It's not me. It's all of us together as a community. And that's the most powerful thing. So I wanted to leave you with that thought. Let me know what coins you want covered in the next video. We're going to have a couple altcoins in the next video. Let me know which ones you want. And if you guys have further questions about my classes, all the information is linked down below. Treat it like an investment. See that return on your investment. And if you have questions, my email is there. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace and love to the Crypto Crew. Great to see you guys today, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Hope you had a great weekend as well. Peace and love, everybody.